What is going on, everybody?
It's loading.
I'm here to talk over another locals match. So today we have a Kaido mirror. On the left we have Kaido, and on the right, big surprise, we have Kaido. I wanted to feature this mirror match because it's not all the time that we get to see this mirror match. It's usually kid versus kid in OP1. But yeah, let's just get into it. The video's already going. I'm already talking. Looks like the Kaido on the right is going to play a 3K blocker. Kaido on the left is going to get 2 more Dawn. He's going to swing 5K at him. Is he going to take it? We'll see. Looks like he has 2 Onigashiwas in hand, and it looks like he's going to take one of the life from the 5K swing. The left Kaido player is going to play a Sasak for 4,000. When he attacks, you can trash a card to get an active Dawn. It's good to play if you don't have Onigashima? Yeah, that's a hard card to say. The one the Kaido on the right just played. He's going to rest it, get another rested Dawn. So it's kind of just a Dawn race at this point. Who can get the most Dawn, who can get their big beats out. Kaido on the right's going to swing, Kaido on the left's going to take a life. So they're both at 4 life now. Kaido player's going to draw a card on the left. This is not going to get confusing at all as I speak through this, is it? So he loads up a Dawn on the Sasak. I know there's a right way to say that card, and I can't think of it. He's going to discard a blocker, get arrested Dawn. He's ramping too, but not as efficiently as the Kaido player on the right. So he's swinging 5. He's thinking, do I want to take this? Do I want to see another card? Do I like the cards in my hand? He's thinking about blocking it with the 3K blocker. Oh, he's going to arrest it and use a Blast Breath. I mean, yeah, you can do that if you want, but I mean, you do you. And then he's going to let the Kaido player on the left go put 2 Dawn under his Kaido and swing at the blocker and get rid of it anyways. And then he's going to drop a Black Maria and pass the turn. So now right Kaido is going to draw, look at his hand. Then he's going to unrest his Onigashima. Good job. And yeah, we're doing some stare-offs, you know, like an old Western. Who can draw their pistol first. Gonna rest the Onigashima. Get another rested Dawn. Play another Onigashima. You know, he wants to see that 10 Dawn pretty fast. Don't know why. What could he do with that Blast Breath? Looks like some more 2K counters. He's gonna load up his Kaido on the right with 3 Dawn, swing 8 at the ramper. Kaido left Kaido player is gonna block it, keep his guy alive. Looks like right Kaido is gonna pass the turn. Left Kaido is gonna draw a card, shuffles hand around, play 2 more Dawn out, fan through the hand, think about it. You know, he's looking at his opponent's satchel and he's like, am I quicker than him? Will I draw faster? I don't know. Probably not, because he doesn't have an Onigashima and his opponent's already saw 2 of them. And could have donated 1 to him and be like, hey man, I really appreciate it. But that's not how this game is played. So he's going to load up 2 Dawn on his leader. Oh, never mind. He's going to put 1 Dawn on the Sesasad, whatever you ever say that guy's name. The 4K dude that helps you ramp. But he does worse ramp because he's discarding 2 blockers, which is very unfortunate. But he sees a Dawn, so I mean, hey, that's something, right? He swings 7K at the right Kaido's leader. Right Kaido's going to play a Blast Breath. See that Dawn go away, but that's fine because he's got all the Onigashiwas in the world. Last Kaido player is going to play a Queen. He's going to see 2 cards. He's got to get rid of 1. Man, well, that'd be ironic if he drew an Onigashima and had to get rid of it. Okay, he got rid of a 2K counter. The guy, that smiley guy that does nothing else but 2K counters, he has an effect, but I've read it like twice, maybe. Searches for a card that's pretty unplayable, much like himself, other than the fact that he's got 2K counter printed on him. Right Kaido player is looking at that Wrath Kaido in his hand. He sees it, he's going to play it. Is he going to Wrath, though? I mean, right here, honestly, you could think about not Wrath Kaido and just having a 12K beat and staying at 10 Dawn, so that way you don't fall behind from your opponent. Because I mean, the opponent's board. He's just a Queen and a 4K guy that can sometimes ramp. I don't know. You know, if you think that was right of him to wrath, say it in the comments. Or you think if he should have just played it as a vanilla, go ahead, comment there too. Anyways, back to the match. He's got a king in hand. He wrath Kaidos. Now see, this wrath Kaido is more affected, because this wrath Kaido is going to get rid of the other wrath Kaido. And now he has a 12k guy, but he's going to swing. He doesn't have the Onigashima. Man, this is not confusing at all to talk over. He's going to block the 5k swing with 2k in hand. He's going to get more Dawn. Draw a card. Just waiting now. Does he have a alternate art queen? The Rush Queen? My dude. That is an interesting pick. I don't think I would ever run that card. Ever. Just because the stat line's so bad. It's 6 for 5 and you have Rush. He plays it. Man, I hope it does him some wonders, because I don't think it would ever do me any wonders. I know I've pulled enough of those from my boxes, though. He's going to load up a Dawn on his leader. Swing 6. Left Kaido's going to block it with a 2k. And then the right Kaido's going to swing with the queen. He thought about taking that life for a second. He's at 3 life. He doesn't have a big beat on the field other than that queen, so yeah, I would have taken the life too. Go down to 2, draw a card, go back up to 6. Dawn, oof, that's rough. Not having that Onigashima and having to play that Wrath Kaido, and puts you just years behind. So he's gonna load up a Dawn to his Kaido, swing at the Rush Queen. Right Kaido player's thinking about it. He blocks with the 2k. He sends the 12k at it. Yeah, he probably didn't want to have that guy come back at him and have 2 swings with the potential to burn him for another life and take game from him that way, which could have happened. But he had the blocker in hand, so that's okay. I probably would have swung at life just to, you know, progress the game a little bit, set myself up for the win on the next turn, because with the right Kaido player still being on 3 life, the left player, he can't quite go for game next turn. He could have, potentially, if he would have swung at his life and had him down at 2 life, because then he could have swung, attached fellow Dawn to his Kaido, swung, burned a life, if he takes the other one, so then he'd be at no life, and then he has 12k to swing with. That's what I would have done, but, you know, everybody plays differently. The queen, I guess, was a threat? Not really. It looks like right Kaido is just thinking about loading up all his Dawn. Maybe he's thinking about hitting the 12k Kaido. Is he going to swing at it, or is he just swinging face? Guys, I think he's just going to swing face, so the left Kaido player blocks it. Yeah, I would block too, but it looks like the right Kaido player passes with 2 Dawn up, so he could be playing Thunder Barbara. I don't care for that card. Most of the time, it's just a 2 to block, 2 for 4k counter power, and I mean, that's pretty much all it does. If you're at less than 2 life, you get another Dawn. But I mean, when you're at less than 2 life, you've probably already ramped and re-ramped so many times that Dawn, it's not really going to net you a Dawn most of the time. I feel like it's just there to be a 4k counter in hand, which, I mean, that's fine. You need that sometimes, but yeah. I don't know. Right here, he's got enough counter power. I'd go ahead and use the Thunder Barbara. That's fine. But he's going to use a 2k power in hand, and then he's going to swing with the 12k. I mean, I see him taking that unless he wants to use all that, just discard his hand to, you know, not take that hit. Looks like he has the option, or the name leaves my mind. I can't think of it. That kills a 6 cost or less, but when it comes out of life, it only ran to a Dawn. And, you know, that's kind of the problem with Kaido right now. Set 2, obviously, he gets much better events. But the events in OP1 and from the starter deck with Kaido, they don't really do anything out of life other than, hey, get you a Dawn. But if you have Onigashima set up, you don't really need to burn that card to get a Dawn. And that's another thing too. If you get that out of life and it just nets you a Dawn, then you're discarding a card for a Dawn, which isn't really efficient. So a lot of the events, maybe other than Blast Breath, I just don't like to see in Kaido. So the left Kaido player is going to play a king. He has nothing to pop. He just wants to get that body on the field. Yeah, and he's going to pass. So he's going to try to go for game next turn potentially. So right Kaido player. Oh, well, never mind. I spoke too soon. He saw another Wrath Kaido. So it's just been Kaido all day with this match. Just ramping and board wiping with the 12Ks. So yeah, that's pretty rough for the left Kaido player. He's going to block with 2K counter from that 5K swing. This sounds like all kind of weird jumbled up math, 5K, 2K. Yeah, it sounds like we're playing video games with basketballs at this point. If you get the reference, that's fine. If you don't, fine either way. He's going to separate his Dawn, put it in a big pile, put it in his hand, put it up like like he's got some poker cards in hand. He's going to put it under his leader, counting out for 11. He's swinging 11 at him. He takes it. He's probably gonna. Is he gonna burn a Dawn? No, he's not gonna burn it. He's gonna play a Black Maria and just hope that, that right Kaido player has nothing else for those 2 swings. Yeah, if the Kaido player on the right, honestly, if he sees a 6-drop king, then this match was done. But who knows if he has that in hand. I see that Rush Queen again. Man, I tell you what, if he wins with that Rush Queen, I will do a somersault and eat a whole birthday cake, because I would never do that. I would never run that card more than 1. I would never run it more than 0. But I'm not every player, so who knows. Picking up the Dawn, resting it. Oh, well, yeah, he's just gonna say bye-bye to the Black Maria. Which, I mean, like, the option's good if it's in hands. It'd be a lot better if it did the same effect out of life versus just get you a Dawn, lose a card for 1 Dawn. Just a lot of times it's not worth it. Alright, so he's going to swing 6 at this Kaido. Left Kaido's going to counter that with the 2K counter. His count is Dawn. He's like, do I burn his life? Man, he is aggressive. Burns the life, and now he's going to swing with that 12K. Left Kaido's going to take it. Kind of has to. You have to have enormous amount of counter power at hand. And the Kaido player on the left is just not in a good spot. He needs to draw some gas, but it might be too late for him in this match. He's got to swing. He's got to get rid of the 12K Kaido, so he's got to have another Wrath Kaido and enough counter power to block out 8 swing next turn, because he has 1 Dawn on the field. He'll get another Dawn, so the most he could swing at it is 8. But you have to see the Wrath Kaido to get rid of the other one. So the question is, do you burn the life? Yep, he's going to burn the life, and then he's going to load up 3 on his Kaido and just do a Hail Mary. See if he can get it there. If the player on the right has, 9 counter power in hand, and that's going to be game. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you would, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.